3 година.
Ви слухаєте Українське радіо. Суспільний мовник. Достовірна інформація.
Ukraine security issue. On August 2nd, the 160th day of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine, the occupiers continued to concentrate their troops in the Ukrainian south. According to Rostislav Smirnov, advisor to the Interior Minister, about 30 enemy battalion tactical groups were concentrated there. He said that the occupiers are extremely afraid to lose Kherson because the region has a symbolic name for the Russians, so they may resort to assumed action. Patreshko, military expert, said the situation on the front line has remained unchanged for the past 3 weeks.
Головний посил один. Росіяни не збираються відмовлятися від окупованих територій. От саме під таким написом треба дивитися на цю.
The main message is only one. The Russians are not going to give up the occupied territories. We should look at the problem from this point of view. The truth is that there is a kind of peculiar balance on the front now. The enemy doesn't have enough personnel and military resources to move deep into the country, but we have not yet built up a sufficient number of missile and artillery weapons. So we can't start creating fire shafts and drive the enemy out of our territory. I believe the great battle for the south is still ahead, said Patreshko. Natalia Gumenyuk, head of the South Operation Command Press Center, reported soldiers keep the defense and fire control of the occupied Kherson region. Logistics and transport routes are under close control of the Ukrainian military. Pontoon and ferry crossings do not save the enemy. The Ukrainian armed forces continue to destroy the enemy's munition and fuel depots in the Mykolaiv region. Natalia Gumenyuk expressed hope that soon it will be possible to force the enemy to retreat and to stop their regular attacks on Mykolaiv. Meanwhile, the occupiers continue to shell this regional center and the surrounding towns and villages daily. They actually shell from multiple launch rocket systems, Smerch, the civilian population, and the S-300 anti-aircraft missile systems, which are constructed to hit targets in the air. Being used on the ground, they cause enormous destruction. According to Natalia Gumenyuk, it is precisely these missiles that the Russians launch into residential areas of Ukrainian cities.
Особливі цієї зброї, зокрема, в максимальному ураженні, оскільки ракетні системи призначена для знищення цілі в повітрі. Тобто ракета, вилітаючи з пристрою, розривається в повітрі і знищує ціль.
The peculiarity of this weapon consists in the maximum damage to the target. Because the S-300 anti-aircraft missile system is constructed to destroy targets in the air, the missile flying from the system bursts in the air, destroying the target. If it hits the surface of a building with additional acoustic power, its braking force increases several times. And filling this missile with certain metal parts causes further damage. That is why this missile system is very powerful, and hitting the ground leaves huge holes and causes a large shock wave, which can also be destructive, said Natalia Gumenyuk. Russians also purposefully shell civilian transport when Ukrainians try to leave for safer regions. On Monday, the occupiers hit a minibus carrying 8 people by an anti-tank missile. Imagine that this armor-piercing weapon to a civilian car if it was initially constructed to destroy tanks and other armored targets. As a result of the attack, 3 people were killed. Doctors are currently fighting for the lives of the other 5 civilians who are in critical condition with numerous injuries and burns of over than 80% of their bodies. Sergei Gaida, head of the Lugansk region military administration, reported a catastrophic humanitarian situation in the temporarily occupied eastern Ukrainian territories. Civilians do not have food, water, and medicine, light and gas. Russians didn't take the bodies of dead people from the streets in the seized part of the Lugansk region. Because of these, infection spreads. Drinking water from wells is dangerous. Sergei Gaida also said that the occupiers used primitive methods against people with a clear pro-Ukrainian position and destroyed Ukrainian language literature. Still, the invaders are unable to take control of the entire Lugansk region and launch an offensive against Bakhmut and Donetsk region. Our forces firmly hold the line. Meanwhile, Defense Minister Alexei Reznikov said that the new $550 million package of military aid to Ukraine from the United States is another investment in the security of NATO's eastern flank and the support of democracy in the European Union. The minister thanked Western partners for their support. He noted that the Ukrainian gunners were ready to work day and night to drive the Russian invaders out of Ukraine. At the same time, Polish President Andrzej Duda said in an interview with Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung that if not for Ukraine's heroic resistance, Poland and the Baltic countries would be under threat now. The ideas of Great Russia means the subjugation of other nations. These are military ideas of Russian President, but a significant part of Russian democratic society, which also supports this ideology. Thanks to Ukraine, today this danger is under control. But if Ukraine's resistance cannot break Putin's imperial plans, then Poland and the Baltic states will be under direct threat of further expansion of the Russian sphere of influence in Central Europe. And in the future, this danger will become more and more irrelevant, believes Andrzej Duda.
Українське радіо «Суспільний мовник» щойно англійською мовою повідомив всьому світу про події в Україні, а вони, звичайно ж, пов'язані з страшною ситуацією, з воєнною ситуацією, але одночас і з тим, як